Okay, hi there again. I have some leftover paint. And I have a canvas I painted gold yesterday, or maybe it was the day before. And what I want to do is utilize my leftover paint and make a ribbon pour. There's some silicone in the bottom of this, but I'm thinking maybe a little more silicone, maybe on the top of the other one. Not much. Put some white in there with a little bit of force. That's white pearl. Alright, where's my spoon? Pretty spoon from the last painting, eh? Good colors. Never shy about using paint up that I've used before unless it looks muddy, in which case, you know, it's a base paint or something. I'm going to throw those in the bucket. A bucket of water is handy always. I want some unusual coloring. That's unusual. That's a little unusual. Not a lot. How about some more? Ooh, I like that's coming out with force, because every time I have a forceful squirt, it means that it's mixing the silicone. And I don't usually use much red. Actually, there's some, whoops, I guess that's not going to matter in a minute. Here's the red I was looking for. I might have to stir this. Just a little bit. Or not. Yeah, I want these to be very unusual. Take the top off. And they may get a stir, yep. There's the wind again. That one. That one's good for mixing paint. Okay, so we have a lot of paint in there. I want some black. I didn't want it where I got it, but I got it where I got it. And I'm thinking I must have another spoon around here, because that's not looking like any ribbon pour I've ever seen. So I'm just going to start. And trust my muse to help me out. Thinking I'll outline some of this if I need to eventually. In black. I'm going to go find my spatula so I can utilize the pretty pattern that's in the spoon and dump it over the side. Alright, so we went, and now we're going to meet that again. I'm not sure I have enough paint, but I am sure I can always make some more. And I'm liking those patterns. I'm liking that shape. And I'm liking those colors. I'm not liking those splatters of water over there I see. But I'm pretty sure I can get rid of those. I'm going to knock my paint back into my cup with my spatula. And then I'm going to pull it out again. Because I'm pretty sure I've done this enough times so that I can spritz even in the bottom of a dirty paint cup. Yep, I'm liking that. I didn't plan for enough paint. I didn't realize how much I was going to use, I guess. Ooh, that splooged very nicely. I wonder how quickly I can mix this. I think I'm going to have to definitely work on fixing that black tip and that blue tip too, because coming out sideways is not part of the plan. So, it's time to check the tips. Put some more red in there. We got a splooge in there. The Floetrol, it makes boogers, and then it plugs your tips up, like so. What else do I want in there? I want a little white again, which is coming out double. I'm having interesting interesting tip issues today. And since I love this color, and I have some of that color and I keep forgetting to use it, I'm loving that gold background. That is a wonderful purple metallic. And it's looking kind of gloppy. So I'm going to give that a quick stir. Not much at all. Grab what I can see. Covering my accidents. Using my tools. That's kind of fun. I'm liking that. Maybe I'll swivel it around and let you see it from the other direction, so I can see it from the other direction too. I do love the patterns that it makes without any alteration, which is what prompted me to spoon to begin with, because I wanted to keep those patterns I saw. That can go, I think. Let's see if it works. It sort of works. Okay. I want something here. And that blue does not sell well, for me at least. So I'm going to drop something right over the top of it. I still didn't make myself up a lot of paint, even this second time. So I'm going to have to take care of those tips pretty quick. Fortunately, we got a lot of time left, which is not a bad thing. I want some white and some gold in there. I'll let you know when I'm done. I have an idea what kind of shape I'd like. I don't really want that there. I'm not sure I can cover it again. Oh look, that's pretty. But a little purple would make it even prettier. I think my favorite thing about working outside is when the little tiny spiders hatch and then they land on my back and freak me right out. Okay, maybe skewer out of the way. This is pretty simple, but it was never meant to be complicated. And I really want to take that spoon and that green because I can. And even though it looks weird, I'm going to do it anyway. See if we can lead some of that paint and get rid of our anomalies. If you weren't watching, you would not know that I was doing this, so that's okay with me. And since there are no real rules, I'm not breaking any. Just filling in some missing spots. Adding a little color some places, and thinking that it must be time to get the heck out of Dodge and use the torch while I still have a chance. You can always make more colors for the edges. Don't really think I'm going to need it. And tap some of that down there. Ooh, I don't really want to steal from that too much. I could steal from any of these puddles though. As long as it's a big enough puddle, it will absolutely heal itself. Now, put my spoon in my bucket. Find my torch and see what happens. Try not to melt my painting. Yay! Okay. So, I made sure you could see that in advance. If you weren't expecting me to use some of this color, you should have been. Good enough. Now the straw. The straw will definitely break out some more colors. I've only done one other painting similar to this, and I really did like it. So I kind of figured I couldn't actually go too wrong. And you end up touching that side up over after. I wonder how this color is going to dry over the gold. Something else we're going to find out together. Yeah, I'm happy. Just drag it a little bit toward what I want it to go to. And my original plan was to add some black. But I'm not feeling it's necessary, except for maybe when I want a line of demarcation over the when the tube, or whatever you want to call it, the strand crosses over itself. I may do that tomorrow. As long as you have GAC 800 in your colors, I don't think you should be afraid of thick paint. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it, and so far it's worked for me. If you can't see me, I'm over here on the edge blowing my color in to meet the other colors because it's still nice and wet. And that seems to be working out nicely, in my opinion. So I'm going to just keep on doing that for a minute. And then shortly I'm going to call it good. Wet colors will always attract more wet colors, and you can do some interesting things inside them at that point when they merge like that. I'm kind of liking this. It's different. I want a little more there. I like the idea of using this favorite color of mine to accent the whole piece. And I'm never going to be one of those people who has enough gold. I like gold. Can you tell? Yes, you can. I can widen out my bands, and I can create more patterns. Why not? Can't think of a reason. Let's do a little more of that. Yes, I like that. It needed to be wider there. I'm sorry if I'm out of your view. It's sort of the same difference to seeing my head all the time. Yeah. Right up there. Cool. I'm liking that. Great cell action. Love the cell action. Pardon my head. Not much choice in it at that point. Somebody's going, stop now! Maybe. I like the balance in that. Things moving around pretty nicely. I'm nervous about this black container because I know it likes to squeeze in two directions at once. I think the black is going to come into play. Just using my glopped up paint skewer, glopped up, broken off paint skewer to manipulate what I've got there. Thinking a little black somewhere might be good, but I don't want to go there yet, so what am I looking at? A part 2 again? I need a different, I need a smaller black. See what happens. That probably won't stay, but I wanted to. No bugs in my art. No, no bugs. It's amazing I don't get more of them, honestly. But I don't leave them outside to dry. They go back in the studio. That looks like it is unmixed. And I'm not sure what to do about that. That might call for paper towel or something. Or a little tiny cotton rag. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, that's mostly Floetrol. Oh, you gotta be... Excuse me, almost swore there. Okay. Lesson learned. Must be time to quit while I'm ahead. And I got all kinds of bugs coming my way. I feel like I'm in the fly zone suddenly. Squeeze some of that out there, see what happens. Now that it's mixed. Lesson learned. Shake your paint if you haven't used it for a long time. It's okay, the torch will take the bubbles out most of the time. Well, I have 1 minute left, so I'm going to say that's all for now. Hope you had fun. I'll give you 2 views. And I may widen some of those while you're gone, but otherwise, have a wonderful day.